right, hey, we're back.
We are back.
Everyone, we really appreciate you watching the video from the other night. So we decided to come back with video number 2.
We've gotten a few requests from family members, friends to make another one. So here we are. We have a little bit of an upgraded set. If you can't tell, we're currently using a tripod. So, ooh,
Watch
fancy.
out. All right, so just to remind you, I'm Dad.
I'm Daughter.
And we're cooking for you tonight. So tonight, Annika, what do you think we should make for the people watching tonight?
You know, Dad, well, I've really just been craving some homemade onion rings and burgers.
Oh, fabulous. So we do have some wonderful onions here
Look
that
at
we're
that.
going to make some homemade onion rings. Of course, it's all being made in the house, so it's all homemade. That's right.
Yeah.
We've got some great meat that we got from the North Elm Butcher Block. Remember to support your local merchants. They're terrific.
Especially during this quarantine time.
Absolutely. We're going to share a beer with you. For those of you old enough to have it, from 10 Bridge Brewery. So that's terrific tonight. And so we will also probably throw a little salad in there with some homemade lemon vinaigrette dressing or arugula salad as well. So keep watching, lots of fun, and remember, support your local businesses, stay healthy, stay safe.
And also, one last thing to add, if you truly do enjoy these videos and you want to keep watching and keep seeing more come out, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. You already know how it goes. So, yeah.
There you go. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to slice up our onions and make our rings, right? So we've got 3 good sized onions here. We'll see if we use all of them, see how it turns out. The best thing to do, you gotta slice off the end of the onion, right? And you gotta slice off the end on the other side of the end, right? Then what we really want is we need to get rid of all this onion wrapping, basically. And there are a couple ways you can do it. Sometimes you just put a knife down the middle and kind of slice it in, but we want the onions to be as whole as possible. So let's throw away, I'm not gonna use any of this. So we got that. Now we got our big, nice onion. If I cut it too long, I'll be crying. But we're gonna cut these into slices. Something about like so. Like that. Ooh, I can feel the tears starting to well up in my eyes now.
I'm gonna back up because I don't want to.
Because Annika doesn't want to cry.
I'm not a big crier. Don't want to start today.
I am a crier. I cry at movies.
You cry all the time.
At weddings.
Sensitive dude right here.
I'm a sensitive man.
Definitely did not inherit that.
We've got to just kind of pop these things apart. And there we go. We got our first little piece right there. Another piece there. And we're just going to keep doing that for all these pieces until we get going. All right? I can feel the tears coming.
Hi guys, we're back. So we're going to be doing the dry ingredients now. And we have already put our 1 cup of flour in there. And so next we are going to add 1/3 cup of cornstarch. Yes. And then we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder.
Yes.
And then we will add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
And don't forget about the salt, Annika. Also 1 teaspoon of salt. So some people use these, but if you've been cooking long enough, you know kind of what you feel like. So when it comes to salt, we're just gonna throw a little salt in there to get us our 1 teaspoon of salt. That's gonna be roughly about the right amount.
You just wing it?
Just kind of wing it. We know we need black pepper as well. Now the recipe calls for 1/4 of a teaspoon. I think you saw last night the other videos. We like to kick it up a notch. So 1/4 of a teaspoon is not going to be enough. So we're going to put a little bit more in there. Heck, let's just open this thing up a little bit.
Oh my gosh, we're going all the way in, guys. Going all the way in.
So we got some pepper. Then the cayenne pepper. This stuff is pretty spicy, so you got to be careful. But it does give it a little zing. Again, it's supposed to be 1/4 of a teaspoon. We probably went a little bit more. We might end up at about a 1/2 teaspoon or so. And then, you saw last night, all the garlic we put in things. Well, tonight we're going with garlic powder. And so, again, we're supposed to have about a teaspoon of garlic powder, but we'll put a little bit more in.
We do love garlic in this family.
Because we're not vampires.
We are not. We are trying to get rid of those vampires.
All right.
Nothing against you if you're a vampire. So here are all of your dry ingredients. This is what they should look like. And now we're gonna mix them all up just like this. And by the end of your mixing, it should look a little something like this. We'll check back in with you soon. Up next, guys, to add the crunchy to the onions, we need some breadcrumbs. We will be using about 2 cups of these.
Yeah, about. Now, this is what we got. We've got another container of it, Annika. We'll use later on if we need it. We can always add some more.
That is true.
All right, so the next step here, we got our onions all sliced up, and I cried like a baby. I mean, just like Total Waterworks, necessarily. So
I can attest for that.
we had to take a little bit of break in filming to get the makeup back on, necessarily. All right, so we got plain seltzer water. It's cool, right? And so you can hear it as it opens. Little pop, see the bubbles rising?
Yep, ASMR, Dad.
Ah, there you go. All right, so we're going to pour a little bit in. And as I'm doing this, I just want to say, I want to give credit to the video where we found this recipe for. We'll put it down in the section. What section, Annika?
Description?
In the description. She knows all the proper terms. Now, I will tell you this, as you're cooking, the best cooks are thieves. They're stealing from other cooks, making things their own. So this is pretty much like that recipe, but as you saw when we threw the cayenne pepper in and the salt and our regular pepper, we didn't follow it to the exact letter, but that's okay. That's what makes it fun to cook. Right, Annika?
Right.
What's your favorite part about cooking, Annika?
I would have to say eating afterwards.
It's not the cooking part, but that's brilliant. Yes.
I don't know. I like eating during. I like eating before, after.
Not a big fan of the cleaning up, though, are you?
I help more than some in this household. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. I feel like a certain brother of yours might not be feeling the love.
I never named names. You're the one that brought up the brother,
Well,
so.
either that or you were calling out your mom, and I don't think it's safe to do that. So
What if I was calling out you, Dad?
That's probably, I know, not true. So
Yeah, that is not true.
I
But
do the lion's share of the cooking and the cleaning. That's not true either. Everyone helps. So we're trying to get this in a consistency that we're going to put some onion rings in here, some rings. And let me just say too, some of our rings, they broke. Okay, that's okay. We'll take care of that. This needs just one more little douse of water. Annika, you got a nice view of that?
Got a nice view right here. Hopefully I don't drop my phone in
Well,
this.
we could have, we would deep fry your phone too.
Oh, that would be, funny.
Deep fried phones.
Except this video wouldn't be able to get posted if we did that, so kind of a
So true.
flaw in the plan there,
You
Dad.
never know. All right, so we're good there. I think you guys see the consistency that we're looking for there. Nice and runny there.
Yeah.
All right, we get the idea. So we've got our breadcrumbs from earlier. This is our dry ingredients. We're going to throw in some onions. We can throw more than one in at a time.
It
here.
looks like a face.
Looks like a face, happy face right there.
No, it's a surprise face, but Dad, it's okay.
Surprise face.
Emotions
So,
are hard sometimes.
I'm
so
not as good with
understand.
the emojis necessarily.
It's
It's kind of a face emoji, so now we're going to throw that in there. Again, we can get some of the batter off. See how we're just kind of swinging around.
throw it in.
No,
I heard
what's
from.
There we go. We'll use this fork for this one. All right, so this is what we're looking for. Thanks for that other fork.
You're welcome. I just
So
made
that's-
it appear out of nowhere.
That's brilliant. Magic. Simple
Harry
magic.
Potter.
All right, so we're not going to make you watch us do all these, but we need to get a bunch of these lined up and be on that plate in a
As you
second.
see, a lot.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, guys. We'll be back.
As you see here, guys, we have a nice half pot of canola oil. You don't want to fill it any more than that because that would not be good. And we're going to be heating this up to 350 degrees.
All right, so we're heating the oil up to about 350. You can see that coming along there. I think we're basically close enough. We'll call it 350 even though we're just right there now. So our next step is we've got to drop some of these wonderful onion rings in here. It's going to crackle, so be careful. There we go. 3 of these in, and basically you're looking for about a minute to a minute and a half of how long it takes to cook these. So we'll show you what it looks like here in just a few minutes. We'll be right back. All right, so we're right at about a minute. You can see these coming out. We're gonna shake a little oil out, put them on the paper there.
Wow, Dad, it looks like those onions still have you a bit teary-eyed.
Okay, you know, really the biggest thing that makes me cry is just thinking about all those boys who broke your heart.
Whoa.
Or maybe you broke their hearts.
Well, Dad, since I'm only a decade and a half old, I am pretty sure there are no broken hearts here, but thanks for the concern.
All right, we'll keep cooking some onions down here. How's that oil look?
That looks phenomenal.
Hot.
Very hot.
All right. It's like being at the Big E.
Everything's deep fried.
We'll be frying up butter later.
Ooh, that's so gross.
You're right. So as these are coming out, what you do want to do is they come across, you just want to sprinkle a little bit of salt on top of what you got there.
Look how good those look. You can see all of that seasoning we added on. And the breadcrumbs.
All right, we've handed the frying duties over to our new fry cook, Annika. What do you say? There she is.
This is really fun. I'm enjoying it. Don't think I would want to do this as a job though, so don't think I have a future at McDonald's or anywhere else that serves food, but I like it. It's fun. You just scoop and then plop. It's technique just like that, folks, that gets you far in life.
That was scoop
And plop.
and plop.
That's what I do with most of my problems in life too, so it doesn't only apply to onion rings.
Fabulous. All right, you're doing a great job cooking.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, so we're back. Now we gotta make the hamburger patties, right? So we reach in a big thing of meat. Now I've already got one here. Nice thing you want to do is kind of ball it up necessarily. Looks like it's a little smaller than a baseball, maybe tennis ball size.
Would you know the actual size of a baseball though, Dad?
Maybe. Right, so we've got that kind of balled up, looks like that now. Pretty good, right? So we're gonna make a couple of these. That's a pretty big burger the more I look at it. Might be bigger than some people are willing to eat. So we'll make this next one just a little smaller. Again, thanks to our friends at North Elm Butcher Block for coming up with wonderful hamburger for us tonight. They're open during the coronavirus. Patty this down. Put that on our sheet here to take out to the grill. Make another one that maybe is a little smaller, just because some people don't like when it's big. And then we're gonna make one special burger tonight. So if you like to go a little gourmet on your burger, of which I do, the rest of my family, chickens, not willing to be risky.
I sensed a little bit of shade there, Father.
Just embarrassment, probably more than anything else.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this burger is gonna be my burger. And so we are gonna make this burger a gorgonzola cheese stuffed burger, right? So we got gorgonzola cheese, and so we've patted it up. Not yet, we've made it into a ball. Make it to a ball. We put it down, and you can see that we make a little hole in the middle of it, about the size of a golf ball or so in there.
Really likes these sports ball references,
Well,
Dad.
that helps you out. We're going to take some of the cheese, trying to make sure you don't touch your spoon to the meat because you're going back in for more cheese. Put that right on top there. Let's see what we get. Throw that in a little bit. Had one piece of cheese trying to escape. Now we're going to fold that in on itself a bunch of times. We want some cheese is going to try to sneak out. We're just trying to mix it all up here necessarily. Right. Got some cheese there. So then, when we patty this all up, it might be a little bigger. That's all right. But you can see down at the bottom, some of the cheese already in there. That'll be great right on the grill. The last piece, I'm a big fan of Lowry seasoning salt, so just kind of shake that on there. Make sure we're good to go there. Maybe a little pepper on here. for each of these. And then wrap up with a little bit of salt as well. So we'll put those up on the grill here in just a second as we take them outside. All right, we'll see you outside. All right, so we're going outside. We got to put the burgers on the grill at this stage. The grill has been nice and heated up. It's well over 600 degrees on the inside of that grill. Twice as hot almost as our oil.
Good math, Dad.
Almost, not quite though. All right, so we got these. Nice and easy. Throw these on. Just like that. Now, if you make gourmet burgers, like we made the one Gorgonzola burger, you need to make sure you remember which one it is. Because when you only got one, it's a little hard to make everyone happy. All right, so we're good there. We'll let those cook probably about 3, 4, 5 minutes aside, and then we'll flip them.
Sounds good.
All right. So we're back here with the grill. We flipped the burgers one time already. Flip them again here real quick. Looking pretty good. Now you
Got some hot dogs on there too now.
some hot dogs, yep. Not exactly gourmet hot dogs.
Woo!
Woo, fire! All right, so we've got to think about what temperature we want the burgers at. We are a medium rare family. We use the thermometer here to be safe. So let's just stick that in. We're looking for somewhere around 135 to 140. Perfect. We'll throw some cheese on there now, and then we'll have the food ready to go in seconds. All right,
Sounds
so
good.
here we go. We got the cheese is already on. It's all melted up there. Our hot dogs are starting to brown up a little bit. Nice little lines on there. So the one without the cheese is our Gorgonzola burger. We need to throw more cheese on top of that.
You can see it sort of in the burger already. Look at that. Oh. Ooh. Hot.
Ooh, hot.
Hot.
All right, so we'll take those in and we'll dress up our burgers. What do you think?
I think it's good.
Awesome.
What do you think?
I think they look awesome.
Awesome.
All right, so our last stage is to make the lemon vinaigrette. Pretty simple. We just need some olive oil, about like so. We need some lemon juice. You can use fresh lemon juice, but we're boring.
We're lazy.
We're lazy.
Just like our
Probably-
minced garlic.
That's exactly right. And then we need some salts, and we need some pepper. All right, and the last thing we need is our favorite little baby whisk. Our baby whisk. Now you don't have to have a baby whisk, you can use a fork, but it's always kind of fun to mix it
Famous in
up.
the household, the baby whisk.
And you see that's kind of turned a little yellowish.
Let's see an action shot of that baby whisk doing
And
it. Oh, yes.
there we go. And so we are good to go. There's the salad for Annika. Fabulous.
My favorite salad. High
All
five.
good. High five indeed. All right, so here we go. Now we've got the bun is all decorated. We've got lettuce and tomato and pickles, a little mustard, a little mayo. Some people like ketchup, some people don't. We're gonna take one of our burgers. We're gonna throw that right there on top.
Ooh.
Look at that.
I think you put it on upside down, but you know that's okay.
Doesn't matter. It all works out in the end. All right, so that's for Annika's mom because she loves it the most and we love her the most. We're giving her the first burger.
Oh, man. She did give birth to me, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome. All right, so here we are. It's all put together. We've got our wonderful beer from our friends at 10 Bridge Brewing. We have toasted coconut stouts. Very good. Let's taste that first. Delicious. We've got some wonderful onion rings. Oh, unbelievable. How about the salad with the dressing?
My favorite.
That's right.
You having trouble there?
Sneaking away. Great, perfect. And last, the gourmet burger. Oh, salad trying to take its way. This is the Gorgonzola burger. No one else was brave enough to eat.
Shade. How is it, Father?
It's delicious. I highly recommend. Bon appetit.